How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the KSS YouTube channel. On today's episode, we're going to be showing a new car that we got for the fleet, and we're going to be going to my place, checking a motor. We're going to actually take it apart, put it on a stand, get it all ready. I'll talk to you guys about that later, give more details on it, but for now, here's the new car. It's a basic 2002 Civic SIR. Bought it for 700 bucks. I just saw it on Facebook Marketplace, bought it. I was like, whatever, it'll be cool for content. I was looking for a beater for content for over winter because we're going to be going down in content. We should be going down in content because it's not summer anymore. We get snow here. So we're going to have to focus on drifting,
other builds.
Crazy winter stuff. Yeah, we're going to be doing builds and stuff over winter, but like maybe something like for actual action in a car. We got this thing, so it needs a couple things like brakes. I'm going to do a brake job on it, get it done, and if not, I'm still going to send it.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm going to send it over winter. Go cleaning with it.
Not a bad purchase, even if it blows. You got the tranny.
Yeah.
You got other parts. Yeah. You got your disc conversion for your 7th gen. So either way, not a bad purchase.
We're going to go to my place right now, and we're going to go tear apart that motor. So we're going to head there right now.
Jesus Christ. Let's go. Oh, you can smell the rubber.
That was both wheels too.
Oh yeah. How many times do you think you hit rev limiter there?
16.
Something like that.
We're at the engine. So we picked this out 2-3 days ago. We went to Gatineau, our local scrapyard. As you can see, this is a K24A1 block. We were watching all like combinations on what we should do or what I should do for my engine build for next year, and I stumbled upon DIY Mike's video. The K24A1 block, you don't have to cut a Type S oil pump. So I was like, okay, I don't like cutting stuff on an engine, so that was in my favor. So I went with that block, and I'm going to take the head because it's just 2 CFM less than a K28-2 head, which the head is right here. Just took it. This is all from the same engine or same vehicle. It's a 2003 CRV with 330,000 kilometers.
Magic number.
Yeah, it's the magic number because my K28-2 had 330,000 and it's still running strong. So that's the one of my engines that I'm going to build. This one's going to be all Honda parts, all OEM parts. Rods, pistons, seals, everything. It's going to be pure Honda. Cams, Vtec lock, which is going to be really interesting. So yeah, this is what's going to be going in as the internals. I have the pistons that were in one of our last, not the last video, the video before when we took the K24A2.
Yeah, that came out of my motor.
Yeah, and we took that one apart. Those pistons are going to be going in here, and rods, because TSX rods are stronger than just base K24 rods. Right now, if I could find TSX cams, that's what's going to be going in, but right now I just have some K28-2 cams lying around, so I'm going to put those in, and that's going to be the engine build. And for a transmission, we were at Gatineau again, and we stumbled upon this EP3, and I was like, okay, I want an EP3 transmission. They're like highly sought after. Everyone likes them as the 5-speed. So me and Aiden were taking them apart, and I see, like, close up on this if you can. Like, look at those bolts. They're all new.
All brand new bolts.
And I'm starting to get excited, and then I'm like, Aiden, go read the VIN. And he says 273 in mine on the transmission, finish in 188, and I was like, okay, so there's something that's new. Something's been swapped. The transmission's been swapped. This guy comes up to us and he's like, this was my car before. The transmission's brand new. And we asked why it was in the scrapyard, and he says the engine blew up. So I have a supposed brand new transmission. Or fairly something has. It's so weird.
Like this looks brand new too. Like it's not rusted out.
How it could be brand new, but it's like a 2003 car. That's what I don't understand.
It's probably maybe got like 50K on there or something
like that. And even in
like
here,
look, it's so
the
clean
shift
on
fork
the inside.
is all free, and there's literally zero rust on the fork. So Yep, we picked this transmission up for a very good price. Brought in my core, got even a better price. plan with this transmission is just to take a factory, unless I find a good price, aftermarket LSD, but if not, like an SI 06211 SI differential, put the ring gear from this and just swap it in. I think that's the process that you have to do. I'm going to be talking to a guy who knows these things. He's going to be helping me, or hopefully he can help me. And that's the plan with that transmission, is LSD EP3 transmission, 5-speed, to go along with that engine. We're just taking the pan off, and this is our Type S oil pan, or oil pump that we put on the engine, because this is not a Type S motor, so we just took this Type S oil pump, put it in the motor, and left with it. And so yeah, just a basic Type S oil pump set. And okay, so since this is K20 and this is a K24 bottom end, I'm gonna have to use a K20 chain to run onto this oil pump. Type S chain to run on this oil pump.
I think one of the guides you need K22.
Yes,
Not sure. It's either that one or that one.
It's this one. I think it's this one. So yeah, just a chain.
And then as well as the K20 baffle plate too.
Yeah, we also took this, put it on this motor, and we're gonna have to do the same trick we did with Aiden's K24A2 to block the oil passage. Just put a plug in it, M8 plug. So.
But the only difference with this motor, you don't have to cut it. It just goes right on. I think on the K24A2, it's kind of raised up here. Yeah, I think it's raised up, so you have to notch the oil pump.
I think it's a cut in here.
Yeah, I think you just have to cut this section out, and then it'll go on.
Yep. So we're at that spot now. Now I'd like to at least get the pistons rods out, give this thing a hone. But I was thinking about taking the girdle off, then I was like,
like what we did.
I messed up. So I bolted the engine onto the girdle. So I'll just be like,
yeah.
I can't do that. I need to split it apart. So I'm gonna have to rearrange these, how they're held. So I might just take it off. It's gonna be super light after the crank, I can't take the crank out, but it'll still be lighter without a couple things, the oil pump and the pistons and rods. So
we'll see.
Yeah, see what we can do.
All right, let's get to it.
There we go. Okay, so there's one of the bearings, and we're on our third one. Actually, even the cap ends look fine, so we're on our third one that looks fine. And I'm going to take this one out, and then we'll see. Beautiful bearings that are going to be reused for another 4 million pounds of boost.
Yeah, let's go.
This crank spin's really nice.
Yeah.
We just got the pistons out of the CRV block. We just got a couple shots of it. So this is my plan, is taking those TSX pistons. This is the reason why. Look at the compression here I'm going to be gaining. So
well, wait, let's try it like this.
Try and get a good angle of that.
Yeah, you can see
so
the higher compression on the TSX pistons.
There's way more material. Well, yeah, I guess you could say more material. It's raised higher compared to here. How much volume you're gaining. You're taking so much volume out, so it's gonna bump that compression up, make a little bit more power. And yeah, so that's the piston and rod combo. Oh, speaking of the rods, so you can see how we were examining these and why they were stronger. The TSX rods were stronger. So you got, I'm just noticing that right now. Right here. Even just here is bigger.
Yeah.
Beefier there. It's like more not casted, but more machined. And then here, so it looks fatter here on the CRV rod. But once you go down the actual space, there's way more meat on the TSX rod.
Way beefier on the TSX.
Yeah, compared to the CRV. So
more boost.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the size of the bolt is bigger on the TSX. I'm pretty sure from when we took these apart, these are bigger. So I think that's another plus to making them stronger. So that's the piston and rod combo. So as I thought, I noticed it right away on the CRV bolts. It is so much more skinnier.
Yeah.
That is insane.
It doesn't really pick it up on camera that much, but the TSX one is way thicker.
That is like drastic.
Yeah.
That's insane. We're gonna get on to the honing process. We can't get the crank out, but we're still gonna hone it because we're just gonna put the crank sideways so we don't hit it. Hopefully we don't hit it, but we should be fine.
Okay.
So a couple squirts of.
Keep it lubricated and then give it a good hone.
Yep. So we just got the hone done and looking beautiful. I just took some WD-40 on this this paper towel. See how it turned out?
Looks a whole lot better.
Yeah. See how perfect that cross hatching is? Oh yeah.
Yeah, way better.
Yeah. Way better. It's gonna hold oil real well. So I don't like how it turned out. Like this one's not bad, but like at the top, like right here, it's what I'm talking about. Here at the top, it didn't turn out that well because that's where the most carbon is. It's not as clean as I want it, so I'm gonna do another pass.
Another pass should be okay.
Yeah.
But it's already looking hell of a lot
And I'm
better.
gonna put a little bit more tension on the spring, so it'll be spread out a bit more. Hopefully, do a better hone. So we just ran our second pass of the hone, and this is our best one. It looks like 100%, but the rest, they got better, that's for sure, but they're still not perfect. But I mean, I've been honing for a while, so that's, I know it's gonna be fine. I know it'll hold oil and it'll work just fine, so. But yeah, we had to run 2 passes to make it a little better. Yeah. So I'm just gonna put some oil on the cylinder walls, because I'm not sure when I'm gonna actually get cleaning into this. Like I want to clean this thing. I want to make it look like this side, but on both sides. Did you even get a shot of this side? How ugly it is.
Seems like
oh, see what I mean? Oh,
Jesus Christ!
I called it too.
Oh,
man. You remember?
Successful.
Outtakes. Kevin, what'd you do?
Forgot to tighten an oil filter. Oh.
At Roman Boosted Boys.
At Roman Boosted Boys. Or Boosted Boy Roman. We are back in action. So, as I was saying, I'm going to put oil on the cylinder walls just to store this block. Well, not store it, but like, I'm not sure when I'm going to get to it, but either way, as soon as you hone something, you should always put a coat of oil so the cylinders don't rust out, because you're just going to have to hone the cylinders, the cylinder walls again. So yeah, just oiling them. Yeah, we made our mess, and while I was trying to show how dirty this side of the block was, so yeah, I'm going to transform that into this. So
yeah, it's gonna look way nicer.
Yeah, I'm not sure when I'm gonna clean it, but one day, well, soon, I'm gonna bring it to work and put it in the parts washer, get it all to bare aluminum, or as close to bare aluminum as possible, because I want to have like a clean block to work with. That's the status on this block.
All right, so that pretty much wraps it up for the motor stuff. So next episode, we're gonna have Owen's Del Sol. We're gonna retune it, do his valve cover gasket. I think he might be leaking coolant too, so we might check that out. We're gonna add some 2-step, just go over his tune, do a full recheck, and then have some fun with that, do some pulls. And yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for plans with this.
Yep, that's it with the engine plans and transmission plans for the 7th gen next year, K24A1. I hope you guys like this episode. I hope you guys like the new car in the fleet, the new SIR. It's really fun to drive, even with the brake job it needs. The price I paid and how fun it is. I've been taking around corners like really fast, and it is really fun to drive. So hope you guys like this episode, and we'll see you in the next one.